your early memories of Hulk Hogan before pre-WF?
All I knew that he played a guitar and he never was an athlete. And then we went, he was with Vern, I think, and I was down in the South, and I never really, never kept up with him or anything like that until we got to New York together. But I know he was a big old fella, and I think the people really liked him because he was so big, and he has charisma. I mean, Hulk has got all kind of charisma, and he's got a good head on him. He's smart. He did it right.
He knows how to play the game.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
What are some of your memories and thoughts on your series with Ted DiBiase?
Well, we had some great matches together, Teddy and I. Yeah, we had some great matches. Just two young kids. He was a little bit before me, I believe. He had a year or two more from me. And I think he was with Bill even before me. And at that time, he was probably a little more, like I said, he was in the business a little longer. So he knew a little bit more than I did. But we had some matches together that, the first time we wrestled was in Jackson, Mississippi. And Bill wanted me and him to wrestle against each other. We ended up selling the Coliseum out, and we went about 45 or 50 minutes. No, we went an hour. We went to an hour. It was a draw. We won a draw for an hour. So we had a great match, and come back. And there again, I wasn't happy. I didn't think this would work at all, but Bill Watts did. And when it was all over and done with, it turned out really Bill. That was right there was a learning experience, and there again it shows you how smart Bill Watts was. He knew it. He could see it. And that confidence that I never had, I gained it that night. Probably the first time was that night. Because you had two young green guys out there, and we went an hour just to getting it. And it worked. It worked.
Jake the Snake Roberts, he was in the territory around this time too.
Yeah.
What were some of your memories of Jake?
Well, he is just that, a snake. He is. He was a good worker. Didn't care too much for him. But I don't dislike him. He just wasn't mine.
Right.
We're just different. I'm straight up shooting guy, and I'm going to tell you right to your face, which is bad sometimes. But that's just the way I was. And he was the type of guy that would, it was all him. It wasn't about we, it was all about him.
I've heard that before too. So.
Yeah.
Some of your matches with Junkyard Dog, what are your memories on them?
The first sellout that we had was in Jackson, Mississippi again. I had bottles thrown at me. Greenville, Mississippi, a person pulled a gun. Glad I had mine. But that's all it was. Oh yeah, I mean, you wouldn't believe some of these things that these fans would especially when you turned on Junkyard, because he was the man. I mean, he really was. Those people down there loved him. And buddy, that was scary. That was good. That was really my first time ever working heel. I've never been a heel.
Right.
Until then, and I wouldn't be anything else. But
I was going to ask you, did you prefer working as a heel or face?
No doubt.
Okay.
But Junkyard, he was a hard worker. He didn't do a lot, but he knew his gimmick, and he tried, and he did really well. My style and his styles were different. I'm going to go get.
Right.
His style was different, but there again, that's another experience that you got to adapt, and to be able to adapt. You've got to know how to do that to be a good one. And I wanted to be the best, one of the best hands. I want to be able, when you get through the night and you see and you've gotten the people up and you've gotten them down and you walk back to the dressing room, you're soaking wet, you've done your job, you earned your money. And Eddie Graham always told me, If you got 10 people out there, if you got 10,000 people, you give those 10 people the same as you would 10,000. And it never left my mind. Never. I always remembered that and used that.
Ricky Steamboat, early memories of Ricky.
Very. He was too good. He was a great hand. I mean, this guy, he was smart. He was ahead of his time. You know what I mean? And the people really liked him. I mean, he was a real good-looking guy. There again, a great worker. Great worker.
One of the best.
Yes, one of the best. And me and him, we had quite a few matches together and probably killed each other. But it's funny, but I can remember different moves I'd done even back then. And we literally almost killed each other, especially me, because I was green, real green. And but we made it. We had some good matches. I enjoyed working with it.
Now you led Mid-South, and I believe you went to Georgia, the territory.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, Ole was the man up there, and Mr. Barnett, and I did really, I liked it there. And what was so good about it, because you'd work a week. I mean, you'd be a week home, then the next week you would go to Ohio, and being on that TV. And I had a pretty good guarantee there. I guaranteed money, and
right.
They took real good care of me. When I say they took care of me, I did good there. I was in a good position. And then then I went to, after that, where I went, and then we'll talk, I guess.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that.
Yeah, so I'll hold that off for right now. But it was good. I mean.
What was Ole like as a booker and boss?
Ole, I always got along with Ole. He was smart, he was a smart butt, but that's okay. I liked Ole.
Right.
You knew where you stand with Ole to this day as to where he was. Buzz Sawyer was around that time, Tommy Rich, and I mean, these guys that were on Channel 17, if you got on that channel, that's what made Ted Turner. I mean, that's why he was so loyal to the wrestling there when he had it, because what I say by made him, it really put him on the map, because we go that cable was everywhere, the big cities everywhere. And what would happen then, in whatever territory you was in, if you were on that TV, you could go to any territory. As soon as you go in there, you're over.
Right.
That was beautiful. So I got there pretty much right at the beginning, and with Ole, and I liked Ole. He was okay. Ole was all right with me.
How would you compare him to Bill Watts?
Oh, two of a kind to a point. Two of a kind. But Ole was more of a type guy that he was a coach that the players liked. He was that type of guy. I mean, the way he acted, the way he talked, whatever. But I was okay with that. It didn't bother me.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.